When the world talks about the best point guards in NBA history, names like Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, and Steve Nash come to mind. But there's a name that now carries a new meaning: Steph Curry, dubbed the Puppet Master. He's not just a player, but a maestro of control, orchestrating every aspect of the game, ensuring the Golden State Warriors dominate the Western Conference. It's not just about his scoring, it's about his vision, timing, and ability to make his teammates better. As Gilbert Arenas put it, Curry is at the peak of his control. Every time he steps on the court, he's commanding, orchestrating, and setting the rhythm for everyone else. But what makes Golden State truly unstoppable?
This is why there's certain personalities that need to be on the bench, because certain type of people understand what needs to be done. Steph is their best player. He showed it at the end. That was Olympic Steph, right? You know, his new name, fuck that Chef Curry, that was when he was young. This is Puppet Master at this point. He's considered a Puppet Master, the way he just dictates players' movement when he has the ball. To prevent that, at the 11:45 mark in the first quarter would have stopped that moment right there. They posted up Clay. Curry got a foul with 15 seconds into the game.
That he did.
Old school basketball would have ran whatever played 2, 3, 4, 5. That is all abort. Curry just got a foul on Clay right here. He is a target match now. That means Clay, go back again. Clay, go, as long as go back again, go. Our job that whole quarter is to get him his second foul. Now, if he gets his second foul, he has to sit, and then he probably won't come back until the end of the second quarter. Same thing, get him his next foul, so he goes into halftime with 3 fouls. Now, if he gets a foul in the beginning of the third, he's done. We don't have to see Steph until the fourth quarter, which he's gonna come in at the top of the fourth with 2 fouls to go. He gets his 5th, he's gonna have to sit to come back in with the last 3 minutes. That's how you were supposed to play that game. Once he got his first foul, whatever your game plan was, you abort that shit. It's now targeting Steph Curry.
But he did try to go back at Steph, and Steph tripped him.
Cool.
Just letting you know.
Play after play after play after play after play. He can't afford to get another foul in that quarter. And I don't care if he got it, you tripped in this, run it again, run it again. My job right now is to get him his second foul. I don't give a, there's nothing else that's important. If Shaq get a foul with 15 seconds left, 15 in the court, motherfucker, I'm trying to take charges. Hey, take a charge. Don't even try to block his shit. Take a charge, hit him, let him hit you back. He's running down the court. We trying to stand in front of him. We want his second foul so we don't have to guard him anymore. But only a scorer would know something like that. There's no way in God's green earth, if Steph would have fouled Kobe would have shot the next 15, 20 shots trying to get him his next foul. Because how's Curry gonna have to play him? You're not gonna be aggressive. You're gonna back up, do this. All right, shot. He gonna stay on the ground on all shots. If you got a foot in front of him, he's gonna let you go.
I mean, but how long do you do that before it starts like disrupting Dallas? Like, I know you trying to get Steph in foul trouble, but it's like he's smart enough to stay.
I wouldn't do that. I run offense that's gonna
just score.
Put in situations for Steph to either switch guys that aren't normally gonna be on the scores, or Steph's gonna have to give up easy twos. He had to give up easy points. We put him in situations where the players don't have to dictate breaking the play. We're gonna run the play specifically for this. And I think the coaches—
Nigga, that's what I just said.
I know
that's
that.
one. Oh,
Okay,
no, I thought you said I wouldn't do that. Then you just said it.
Not necessarily.
Oh, well, she said,
I'm sorry. Not necessarily Clay.
Golden State isn't just the strongest team in the Western Conference, they are the gold standard. With a record of 9-2 and tied for first, their dominance is built on cohesive strategy, depth, and brilliance from players like Curry and Wiggins. Take their recent game against the Mavericks. Curry dropped 37 points, orchestrating the game like a master conductor. It wasn't just impressive, it was a statement. As Arena said, you don't just face Curry, you face a system designed to suffocate any competitor. The entire roster is contributing, from threes to Draymond Green's defense. But it's Curry's ability to manipulate defenses and create plays that sets him apart. Even when teams lock him down, he makes them pay with assists or clutch shots. Golden State exploits every weakness in their opponents, making them the best in the West. However, not every battle is won, even for the best. Let's address the elephant in the room. The Warriors did take a significant loss against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yes, they were down by 40 points, and yes, it seemed like a blow. But one loss in an 82-game season doesn't define this team. Cleveland was on fire, and nothing went right for Golden State. But Curry wasn't about to let this define their season. He took that loss personally and responded with a dominant performance against OKC. This isn't the first time the Warriors have faced adversity, and it won't be the last. What makes them special is their ability to bounce back. Arena said, losing one game doesn't matter when you're destined for greatness. The Cavaliers may have won that battle, but the Warriors are still on track to win the war. And it's this resilience that reveals Golden State's secret weapon, their shift to a small ball lineup. When you're a powerhouse like Golden State, you have multiple cards up your sleeve. One of their most potent ones this season, their small ball lineup. With no traditional center, they've been winning by maximizing mobility, speed, and mismatches. Featuring Curry, Melton, Wiggins, Draymond, and Trace Jackson-Davis, this lineup gives them the agility to keep opponents off balance. Against OKC, the Thunder had no answer when Golden State went small, outscoring them by 30 points in the third quarter alone. With Curry pulling the strings, Draymond locking down the defense, and Wiggins stepping up offensively, this small ball lineup has become a nightmare. This shift allows Golden State to exploit mismatches and run the floor at a relentless pace, forcing turnovers and creating fast break opportunities. As Arenas predicted, this lineup isn't just effective, it's revolutionary. But while small ball has been successful, there are concerns about its sustainability. Is this approach long-term viable? Can the Warriors keep playing at this level without a traditional big man? Injuries and lack of a true center could become a problem when it matters most. Kerr is still figuring out the perfect blend of veterans and young players. D'Anthony Melton is an obvious choice to start, but as Arenas noted, you can't depend on a guy with back issues for 82 games. The depth in the Warriors lineup will be tested as the season progresses, and staying healthy will be crucial. And let's talk about Jonathan Kuminga, a young talent with potential. Kerr needs to give Kuminga the minutes to grow into a player who can change playoff games. If they fail to nurture this talent, it could cost them in the long run. How will Kerr balance their immediate success with their long-term aspirations? They need to be smart about rotations, resting players when possible, and ensuring their roster is ready for the grind of the playoffs. And that brings us to the most pressing question: can this roster go all the way in the playoffs? The regular season is a grind, but it's the playoffs where legends are made. The Warriors are built for the postseason, but concerns linger. How will their lack of depth at center affect them against bigger teams like the Nuggets or Bucks? Will Melton's health hold up, and can Kuminga develop enough to make a true difference in the playoffs? The playoffs are unforgiving, and the margin for error is razor thin. One injury, one misstep, and it could all come crashing down. Arenas, as always, doesn't hold back. The Warriors are built to dominate, but only if they play it smart and stay healthy. Golden State has all the pieces to make a deep playoff run. They have the leadership, the talent, and the experience. But they also have to navigate the challenges of staying healthy, keeping rotations fresh, and ensuring their stars are ready to perform when it matters most. As we conclude, let's recap the key challenges and triumphs facing the Warriors. Steph Curry, the puppet master, and his Warriors are poised at a pivotal moment. Their record shows greatness, their strategy is evolving, and their small ball lineup is working wonders. But the road to the title is never easy. The loss to the Cavs reminds us of the challenges ahead, but also reveals their unyielding spirit. As Gilbert Arenas said, if anyone can pull the strings to make a team move as one and conquer the league, it's Steph Curry. The stage is set, the pieces are in motion, and only time will tell if the Warriors can pull off another glorious season. This team has faced adversity before, and they've always come out stronger. With Curry leading the way, there's no doubt that Golden State has what it takes to be the best again. The question is, can they keep it together when it matters most? Stay tuned, because this season is far from over. Thanks for watching, and remember, to keep up with every twist and turn of this NBA season, hit subscribe and stay with us for the ride.